69, problem number 1. You're ready to go. I'm gonna wait till I have all my friends ready to go. Go ahead and turn off your video if I am glitchy. That has helped on my end. I can hear you at least if I ask you a question. Have I mentioned I can't wait to be back in the classroom, you guys? Have you guys back in the classroom? I am in the classroom, my bad. Okay, it looks like we're ready. Tracking finger following.
Together.
What was that, Adeline?
All together back in the classroom.
All together. I know, I want us just all together. I'm gonna try, okay, this is a secret. I'm going to try to, because you guys are picking up packets next week, and I really want it to be on Wednesday when you guys come and pick up your supplies so that we're doing the independent work day. So while I'm working, I can come run out and say hi to friends because I want to see you guys. So I'm going to try and work something out, but I got to figure out what the times are first. Okay, that was completely off topic. We are on Apply It, problem number 1. Tracking finger following along. There are 14 dogs at the dog park. Is that something we know or something we're trying to find out? Type it in the chat. Something we know, information given, or something we're trying to find out. Thank you, Jalen, for responding. Yes, Bailey. Yes, Alan. Yes, Adeline. Yes. Yes, Kendall. Gwen, rethink that. It is something we know. So we are going to underline it's information that's given to us. We know there's 14 dogs at the park. There are 6 black dogs. Something we know or something we're trying to solve for and find out. Know or solve for. Know or solve for. Thank you, Adeline. Thank you, Gwen. Yes, Bailey, Shreya, Mia, Shazabe, good. Sahaj. Thank you, Adrani. Awesome. Let's underline it. It's information that's given. We know there's 6 black dogs. The rest are brown. Also information we know. Underline it. So we know there's 14 dogs at the dog park. We know that there's 6 black dogs, and we know that the rest are brown. That's all information that was given to us. Now it's saying, how many brown dogs are at the dog park? Something we know or what we're trying to solve for and find out. Type it in the chat. Something we know or solve for. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Adrani. You can put just a K for no or an S for solve. Good. Okay, I see all solve for. So we are going to circle how many brown dogs are at the dog park. We're trying to figure out how many brown dogs there are. Okay, so I'm going to do black. I have a black pen. I don't have a brown pen, so I'm going to do this pinkish maroon color for brown today. So we have 14 dogs at the dog park total. 6 are black. So I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to do it a little different. 14 dogs. Let's draw our 10 frames. We have 14 dogs total. $14 total. So we have 14 dogs. 6 of them are black. So I'm going to fill in, and those are going to represent my black dogs today, the ones that are bubbled in. 4, 5, 6. The rest are brown. So how many more brown dogs do we have? Go ahead and solve this problem, whichever method you want to use. I'm going to continue using the 10 frame method just because that's Miss Mize's favorite. But go ahead and solve it in whichever way that you want. And actually try 2 methods. Show me 2 different methods. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to solve for 2 different methods. Yes, Zay, question.
Do we copy you?
You do not have to, no. I kind of just wanted to do a visual. So now you can do 2 methods of your choice. Try something different. Or if you want to do 10 frames, do 10 frames. Kendall, I'll take you off the list, okay, for quick write. Okay, go ahead and finish your final thoughts. Do you guys still, I see a lot of friends still writing. Do we need 1 more minute? 1 more minute? Okay, I'll give you guys 1 more minute, okay? Oh gosh, there you go. And type into the chat when you're done the 2 models that you tried. Shreya, you did a 10 frame and a bar model. Ooh, nice. Once you're done, type in the 2 models you used into the chat. Gwen used a 10 frame and a number bond. Okay. Sahaj, fact families, 10 frames. Maya, 10 frames, bar model. Okay. All right, go ahead and type into the chat, even if you're not done with with 2 methods, if you should have at least 1 method. Bar model and number bond. Awesome, Zay. 10 frames, counting on OJS. Nice. Okay. Type into the chat what you used. Adeline, 10 frames. Good. Okay.
10 frames and circles.
In circles. So if we were going to do a 10 frame, this is what it would look like. Okay. So we know that 6 of the dogs are black and the other ones are brown. So we would just count what's left over of brown dogs. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dogs. If I were to do a bar model, Shreya, how could I do a bar model? What would I do?
You would write the things. You first write the how many dogs are at the park on the top.
Okay, how many are there?
There's 14 dogs.
So you write the total on the top. There's 14 dogs. How many are black?
there's 6 black dogs. We got that information. Now since we figured it out, it's 8. We put 8.
Good. So here's a number bond as well. If you did fact families, it would be 14 minus question mark equals 6. 14 minus 6 equals question mark. 6 plus question mark equals 14, or you could do blanks. And, oh, question mark plus 6 equals 14. So your fact families, you could plug in your 8s. What else am I missing? Fact families, bar model, number bond. What am I missing? 10 frames, bar model. You could always draw pictures. Pictures are always good too if you wanted to draw. If you want to draw out 14 dogs, you are more than welcome to. I always like to personally color code everything I do. That's kind of just my thing that I do. So I always represent with colors. Okay, so you should have gotten 8 as your answer. Kendall did counters. Awesome. You can always do counters. Yes, yes, yes. Any questions on these problems? If you feel confident on these problems, here is what you are going to do. On the slides, it has all of the problems that you're going to be doing. Let me pull it up real quick. So you're going to do problems on page 70, problem number 2. On page 71 and 72, you're doing problems 2 and 3. And on page 74, you're doing problems 4 and 5. Those are the problems I've picked out. So go ahead and circle. Let's go through it. Page 70, you're going to be circling problem number 2. You need to complete problem number 2. Circle it on page 70, problem number 2. If you want to do all the problems, you are more than welcome to. If you are going to do all the problems, cross out this bottom part on page 70. Okay, but you have to do problem number 2. Page 71, you are doing problem number 2, right? Wait, did I say? Let me pull it up. We're doing problem, I think I picked problem 2. Yes, okay, just want to make sure. Problem number 2 on page 71. On page 72, we're going to do problem number 3 with Juan. Adeline, unmute yourself, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And then on page 74, so we're skipping page 73, 74 on the back of your packet. You're going to do problems 4 and 5. 4 is working with a fact family. And then problem 5 is working with a bar model. So try those. Those will be good practice problems to try those methods. Any questions on that? Any questions? Shreya, question.
Actually, normally, is this okay? Because normally I always, like when we